you. All right, I hope I have a big enough voice for this. I have no voice left after coaching all these years. I'm not going to say it was for screaming at kids. It wasn't. Well, maybe occasionally. So Mike's not going to mic up. He gets the mic tomorrow. I get the mic today. We're going to share, so he'll help me as we go through. We'll do it together. But all right, so thank you very much for to Basketball Manitoba for inviting us out here. I'm excited to come and speak. I think I've spoken at every province, and I hadn't been here. We'd tried before, and it never worked out. So I'm honored to be here. And we're doing some work with your athletes also, so that's great. It's amazing. I have to say, Mike and I go to, oh yeah, I don't have the big voice, thanks Adam. Mike and I go to the Basketball Manitoba website probably more than any website anywhere. We go to your website all the time. There's good content on there all the time, every week. So we're on there and we're recommending it to people all the time. It's awesome what's happening here. And just to see at the provincial team level, and I'm sure it's obviously down at the high school and grassroots level, the improvement in basketball here has been unbelievable, what your provincial teams have done and putting some players into the national team program. I know that's not what it's all about, but that's kind of cool too, to be able to have that along with all the grassroots and university stuff. So we've certainly enjoyed watching the progress, and credit to all of you. So our topic today is transition offense. And I have to say, when everybody gets together, this is what I think usually happens. You get together as coaches and you start talking about, man, I love what the Warriors do, the way they trail guys to the three-point line, or the flow offense that Portland's running, or some kind of, the continuous ball screen offense, or the whatever. You talk half-court offense. That's what people talk. And I don't know about you, but one of the things that always comes up is spacing, how bad it is in the half-court offense. And one of my favorite sayings is, offense is spacing, and spacing is offense. And I truly believe that if you don't run down the floor organized in good spacing, I'm not sure how you would expect your athletes to be well spaced down at the quarter court. So that's a big thing. I think us teaching the offense from full court to half court or to quarter court. We have to teach them how to get down the floor properly. I think that's super important in being able to space the floor properly. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about. And I believe that poor spacing generally starts in transition, not always, but generally. If you're not spaced running down the floor, you're not spaced when you get there. So we need to build offense from the full court. I think the very first thing you should be doing with the basketball team is looking to organize the team coming down the floor. They're always going to play on a team. It's not good enough to say, hey, you're the quickest kid, go through everybody and score. Because when they move up, if you have kids that can move up from elementary to junior high to high school, if that's the way it goes, then they're not going to have those decision-making skills because we've said go quick. I'll tell you a quick story. I talked to a coach once who said, we have the quickest kids, so basically we clear the whole right side of the floor because she can't go left, and that's our press break. That upset me. I get that. I get it. She is so quick, she can go anyway, so we just clear the whole right side of the floor and she goes. I'm like, that just doesn't really transfer later. Your other kids aren't learning how to play the game and she's not. We had a national team athlete who came to me one time. She was an Olympian, great person, great player, unbelievable work ethic. And she came to me early on in her national team career, knocked on the door, came into the dorm room. We stayed in dorms then because there's no money. Now they're staying in hotels, so that's a good thing. And she said to me, I just don't know what to do. I'm so frustrated. I said, why? She said, because through my whole high school career and even at university, I was so athletic and so quick, people just said, look, just go by people, go score. And so she would have her head down, not looking to score, not looking to pass, just going to score, and it was a hard habit to break. So these are things that I think we think are well-meaning when they're in youth basketball, but don't really transfer later. So one of them is, I think, transition offense and how we get down the floor. When I think back to when I was in high school, in my high school coach, we forced middle defensively. And I didn't know any different. Why would I? I was a high school kid in Salmon Arm, small town. And I got to university and our coach was like, we're forcing outside. I remember going back to my dorm room again, and saying, I can't believe this guy wants us to force outside. That's ridiculous. Who does that? Everybody, or a lot of people, right? But you can force middle. So there's different ways to do it. So I'm just going to show one way. It's not necessarily the only way, and we can talk about some options and things that you could do in transition. I like to talk about, when does transition start? So I'm going to ask the players. When does transition offense start? What's that? Oh, that's pretty good. When a shot's rebounded. Close, but not quite. What's that? When the shot goes up, that's better. So when we anticipate we're getting the basketball. So there's no point if I'm sitting on, wherever, I'm playing defense, and now I recognize, I see someone getting rebounded, and now I wait till they get it, wait till they turn, wait till the outlet, and now I go. That's probably too late, right? We have to anticipate when we're getting, I can see she's getting it, we can go, not leaking out, not necessarily cherry picking, not necessarily going, but just anticipating when we're going to get the ball. I think we can teach that a little bit better. I like to look at offense as three things for me in transition. So transition, which I would define as having numbers. 1 on 0 would be your best. Layup, uncontested. 2 on 1s, 3 on 2, 4 on 3, 5 on 4. So numbers. And I think most coaches would want athletes to attack with numbers. I think we would all want that because we're not going to get anything better than that. 5 on 5 is not better than 5 on 4. It's just not. Like, we got to have open. So we want numbers if we can get them. Then I have defined something as semi-transition. And so semi-transition to me is when all 5 defenders might be back. So, we're all coming back here, but there might be a post player running like this, back, right? Not really set. There might be a perimeter player that hasn't quite gotten out into denial or into gap help. That semi-transition, we still might have an advantage. We might be able to attack that anyway, even though all 5 defenders are back, but they're not organized yet. And then my third one for me is set defense. All 5 people are back. The post is on the line, up the line. Someone's guarding the ball. Someone's in denial or gap help. That we need to not be. We need to work that. We need to move the ball and attack that. But again, it's up to you as a coach. Do you want to attack in transition, semi-transition, and set defense, or you're not comfortable with any of those? We're going to walk it up the floor. I mean, it's up to you. But I just think there's some advantages to running it up and down the floor. So I call that transition, semi-transition, and set defense. And why I like that is I think your players can see that on the floor. I think you can teach your players because they're the ones that have to make the decisions on the floor. They're the ones that have to play. So I think transition is easy to see. We have more people on offense than they have in defense. Let's attack. Semi-transition is easy to see. You can teach, why should we be attacking there? Well, the post isn't really in contact with the rim runner. They're not in gap help. They're not denying. You haven't really been picked up yet. They're not organized. So players can see that on the floor. And if we teach them what to see and how to visualize it, then I think we can teach them how to attack and transition. And I think just being organized is key to doing that. I don't think I forgot anything. So some possible advantages to transitioning. I don't know, how many of you were able to watch our national team when Mike and I and Lisa and the other staff were coaching it in 2012? Does anyone? It's a few years ago. So when we were in London, we ran the Princeton offense. So we didn't run the ball up the floor. If we had a good transition, we did it. If we had a semi-transition at times with the ball in the right person's hands, otherwise we were kind of using the shot clock a bit more, even though a 24-second shot clock, we were using it. We were trying to make teams play fewer possessions, and we had a very intelligent team, well-executing team, super chemistry, they played well together, so that was sort of what we wanted to do, outthink and outplay teams. But we still were organized in transition. So some of that, I think, influences the way I think of transition to get into a spread and kind of an offense that's more, I guess, organized. But still, I think if you are an offensive team that likes to run, what are some of the advantages? I think obvious ones are the possibility of getting more easy scoring opportunities. We all want those. Scoring's hard in basketball, right? Defense is usually ahead of the offense. So if we can get some easy opportunities before defense is set, I think you can control tempo and maybe get teams to play fast. Sometimes, especially at youth basketball, kids can get caught up in the pace, right? They're going, and if you have the more skilled team, then that might be a good thing for you to get your teams going up and down. Wearing teams down. I think if you're a transition team in practice, you're likely fitter. I helped coach a grade 8 team last year, a grade 8 girls team at a school near our house, and the big thing we wanted everyone to come out of grade 8 with was, and they're pretty good, but right-hand layup, left-hand layup, pivoting, a little bit of a shot form, but some of them had that, and then we wanted to run. We wanted to run, and we picked up full court quite a bit, so we could force tempo, and they were fit. We didn't put them on the line and condition them and run them much as grade 8s, but they're running drills, so you can be fitter. I think beating zones down the floor, I don't know how much zone you see, but we're seeing a lot of it now and everywhere. And because we're so close to the border, a lot of our teams go across the U.S., and I live in Surrey, in BC, and they go down there and they see zone from like biddies, from really little kids, so you can beat it down. I think it also teaches an aggressive mentality. If you walk the ball up the floor, I think you tend to be a little less aggressive. Offensive rebounds, again, you're going to have numbers advantage. Maybe you miss a shot, but you have a better chance. It's not a 5-on-5 blockout situation. You can get that. And then last but not least, I think players really enjoy it, especially at the youth level. They really, really like to get up and down the floor and roar. And really, those of you that coach young kids, and I've coached lots of them, I really enjoy working with the little ones. They can't pivot very well. They're not strong. They can hardly make a pass from me to Adam. So we spend all our time on this pass, cut, and fill, but they really can't do it because they're not strong enough, and the defense. So, roaring up and down the floor. Usually when I'm coaching youth basketball, I'm like, go, 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 run, run. That's all I'm saying, because I just want them to get up and down the floor and go hard. I just love the story. I forget where I'd seen it, but they took a bunch of kids that had watched hockey with their parents on TV. And they took two groups of kids who had never played hockey, but had watched it like we all do with our parents. And the first group, they took them into the arena, and they did a lot of drills, stick handling, shooting drills, whatever, they did all that. Second group, they took them in and they kind of played small-sided games. So they played some 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, I don't know hockey super well, I watch it, but, and they did that. And then they interviewed the kids separately. And the kids that had done the drills, all the drills, said, yeah, it didn't feel like what I thought it was going to feel like when I watch it. It just wasn't fun and fast, and like when I watch it on TV with my mom and dad, it didn't feel like that. And then they interviewed the other group, and they're like, that was so much fun. It's exactly what I thought it'd be. I can't wait to play more hockey. Ding, 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 ding. Lesson to all of us. When they're young, it's got to be fun, and it's got to have action. There's nothing worse than sitting listening to a coach, or we're pontificating everything we know at a practice, and all they really want to do is get up and down the floor. And our game is fun, and it's warm. It's indoors. I think that's a bonus, especially if you're a parent, right? That's a bonus. So we make it fun for the young kids because we get out in transition. So there's some of my sell on that. You don't have to go all in, all out. You can decide. I mean, I know teams that run on makes, misses, steals, anything, right? I'm probably not that coach. I'm a bit more conservative than that, but you have to decide, what fits your personality, what fits your personnel, your kids. All right, so I'm going to talk first a little bit about how it's going to look, and then we'll go into how we can maybe build it with drills. And I would have said that this group of kids that I worked with last year in grade 8, I helped in a club program with them when they were in grade 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've helped them for 4 years, worked with them for 4 years. And they have a very good coach he does a great job. And we started to do some kind of transition stuff with them in grade 6, like really get more organized. And I would say they just really started to get it last year. So all of grade 6, all of grade 7. So it's not a quick fix. It's not going to happen overnight. They still are going to run in the wrong spots. They're still going to, be in a little pack running down the middle, and you're going to try to space them out. But you can do it. It just takes time. So we're going to start. I'll need 5 players out, and it would be nice if I could get 2 bigs and then 3 perimeters. And when I say bigs, I'll try to explain, because I want this for sure to be applicable to youth players, but also to higher levels. So I'll try to explain how you would get that if you don't have bigs. And when kids are young, so when we were doing it with I'll just reference the team I've worked with the last couple of years. So when we were working with them, we didn't have any bigs. They're all kind of the same size at that age. So we just talked about a rim runner and a trailer. The first one that gets down there gets maybe the layup, and the second one is the last rebounder or whatever. And then we also did a lot of breakout dribbles, which I'll get to. All right, so basically what we want to do is everybody turn and you're on defense. Okay, so you're defending now. So as soon as the ball goes up, we want to get out in transition. So I always ask the players, how many do we send to the defensive glass? How many people go get a defensive rebound? 3. Okay. What do the other 2 do? Safeties. That's transition defense. What about transition offense? I always get the same answer, because that's we haven't really taught them the other that well. So right now, if I shoot the ball, how many of you are going to go try to get it? All 5. All 5 should defensive rebound. So we beat, way back when Mike and I and Lisa Tomez and other staff started with the national team, I think we were ranked 22nd in the world when we started. Okay, so it looks pretty good now. The women are 5th, but it was a little tough when we started, 22nd, and something like 21st. And I remember we beat Cuba, and they were 5th in the world. It was huge. It didn't get any news because we're 22nd, whatever, but it was pretty big with all of us. And our point guard, Teresa Klein-Nietz, who was about 5, 6, had 11 defensive boards. And I have never, ever said that someone single-handedly won a game for us, but I said it that day. Because she got a rebound and was gone with it. And 11 defensive boards. Because everybody blocked out, and she just snuck down there and got a board. So all five will be getting after a defensive rebound. So if all 5 rebound as young kids, I say whoever gets the rebound can go with it. That would be a breakout dribble, right? If you're not comfortable with that, as they get older, you can designate point guards because you truly have some. But at a young age, you don't know, right? Do we know if, okay, so I'm going to get his name wrong. Markkanen? Is it Markkanen? The guy from Finland that just got drafted. I mean, he handles the ball. He's huge. So we might have kids like that, right? That at least they can handle the ball. They're not necessarily going to be a point guard. But everybody can handle the ball. So all 5 people block out. All 5 people try to go after the defensive rebound, right? That's what we would do first. All right, but with that said, what we're going to look at is how can we organize ourselves coming down the floor? So let's just say, for the sake of what's happened here, you're going to get the rebound right there. Actually, face the basket first. So we're going to designate this person is going to be our outlet. We want to make sure that they get to the sideline with their butt to the sideline into space. Where does the defense run back? In the middle. I've never seen anyone playing defense here and then go. They just don't do it, right? They're going down the middle. So we want to clear our point guard out to space where she can see the floor. And butt to the sideline, right here, and already has seen the floor. She's already checked out everything. And really, the whole idea of, I know where the ball is, I see that, and use her voice. That's another thing I loved about Teresa Kleindienst, our national team point guard for 16 years. She's retired now, happily motherhooding at the moment. But she had a voice that she said it as soon as the ball was shot. And I remember one of our national team post players said one time we were all at dinner, she said, "My gosh, this is crazy, but I'm dreaming about Teresa's voice. I hear her voice in my dreams yelling outlet." I'm like, that's a good thing. So we got an outlet. So that's going to turn and go. So this will be our trail. Right here, this person's going to trail because they're going to be the last one. We're going to send our big straight to the front of the rim. So you're going to get right, so just a sec. You are actually going to fill that lane. You're going to fill that lane. And you're going to go straight to the front of the rim. And when we say front of the rim, we mean front of the rim. So right down this middle lane. And I like to, on the floor, say, and again, this could be different, but we have an outside lane that's basically from sideline to about volleyball, about there. Both sides, so outside lane. We have a middle lane that runs right the width of the key, and then we have 2 alleys, right? And that's where these alleys are right here. And if you can really define that for kids, then it's pretty clear where they could go. And I've never done a numbered break, but I know that people that, the right side goes to the right, or sorry, 2 goes to the right, 3 goes to the left, something like that. But I think if you just give them places on the floor. So basically, the only 2 that we're allowing in this lane are the trailer and the rim runner. So someone's running to the rim. I think you have to have pressure on the rim. However you do that, and we can talk about different ways, but I'm going to send a rim runner. And it doesn't have to be, when you're in youth sport, it doesn't have to be a certain person. Different people can fill that. All right, so the ball's going to get outletted here. You're going to trail, but this is how it's going to work. This person, whoever has the ball, can only go in an alley. Right? We're not having her go in the middle. I way too much of this. They come in here, then the post is trying to figure out where to go. You see this all the time, and maybe that's because I'm a point guard, or was, way past tense. Then I like to keep it in an alley. So you would be coming right into this alley right here. Good. Attacking. Yep. And you're going to trail right in the middle of the floor. So now, go ahead. We want to make sure, we were talking about this last night, I think, with Dan, coming down in a wave. Like everybody running together. I see a lot of that. We're all coming down together. We need to have spacing horizontally and spacing vertically, right? You need vertical spacing and horizontal spacing. So I don't need everybody running down in a wave. It's easy to guard. So in this situation, you would actually be trailing. So we call that lagging, and it's good to have someone behind. Simply because anywhere on the floor, we need to be forming triangles. We need to have side, middle, back. So if the ball's here, we need side, middle, back. The ball's there, we need side, middle, back. And that's just all the time in basketball if you want to have good organization and be able to make sure the ball can move. So that's what we're looking for. So can you come back a little bit? Yeah. If we kick the ball ahead, right, and she has a take on, that's the first thing I teach kids. You can take on. And I stole that term from Anson Dorrance. Does anyone know who that is? He coached North Carolina women's soccer, and he's had won 1 million national championships. And I heard him speak a couple times, and I heard him speak at a leadership conference. And he talked about Mia Hamm and some of the great soccer players that he had, that he taught them and wanted them because they were take-on players. And I think you've got to be able to have some opportunities for kids to take on. So if they get the ball there, and our trail post is not there yet, and even if she is, we can work on penetration principles, she's allowed to take on. Especially at the young age, just go for it, try to score, right? That's the first thing, take on. Put the ball back here. So second thing is, as she's coming down here, she may have a look at our first big immediately, depending on how the defender's playing her, because we now have a nice triangle. If we're right in the middle of the floor, I don't like that pass. I don't think too many people would, because it'd be offense, defense, defense, offense, a 4-in-a-row pass. Right? Who wants a 4-in-a-row pass when I can have a good angle? So that's why we want our point guard or the ball handler in the alley. So now we're looking at that. We're looking at that, might be there, but probably not a chest pass, just my guess. What do you think? How would we get it? Well, it depends where the defense would be, but maybe if she's running really hard and they're behind her, leading her to the basket, it is hard without, yeah. It would be that pass, yeah. Especially because you might have defense on you a bit too. All right, so ball back to here. So first option, take on. Second option, look into the big, first big or rim runner. I like to call it the rim runner because with the young kids, no one wants to be the big. No one wants to be the big. What have we done? All right? No one wants to be the one run to the rim. But if you say you're going to be the rim runner and you might get the first layup, then they like that a bit more. But that's the rim runner. So we're kind of organized in this situation. Now, if the ball is passed, I send this person immediately through, and I didn't used to. And the team that actually, I think, got us thinking this was Australia, women, with Christy Harrower, who was a very good player, tiny, but she would just get out of there, and then, if you know these names, they would have Susie Bakovic, who was about 6'5", on the block, and then they would have Lauren Jackson, who arguably was the best player in the world for about 5 or 7 years, MVP of the Worlds and WNBA, I think. She would trail to the 3, and she's about 6'4", and she could shoot the 3. So I was like, that's pretty good offense, mostly because of the players, but still, the spacing was good. So if you pass it there, you're going to go right through all the way to the corner, exactly, and you're going to the rim. Then we're going to trail this person in, so you could make this whoever you wanted. This could be, I mean, it's usually the last rebounder, but you can organize it so that this might be a really good playmaker coming in here. So now we're going to trail into here. You look into your rim runner, not there, you're going to hit here. Yeah, good. We might look exactly post to post or high to low. We're going to look there. And then that, once we become organized, yep, take it back. But I'm going to tell you, always space outside the 3, just for good spacing, yeah. And then you two, you can come up a tiny bit. No, you're good. And you could stay down in the corner. We want good spacing all the time. Now you can get into whatever you want. So the goal is to come down the floor and look this way. For me, now there's so many things you could do from here, right? I could get that big out if I wanted. There's a lot of choices. So I'm going to talk just briefly about when you send a rim runner. So go straight to the rim again, so right in front of the rim. And let's put the ball at the wing. And come on back here a little bit with me. Perfect. Okay, so with the national team, when we first started, we had Tammy Sutton-Brown. She's from Markham, Ontario, and she played for the Charlotte Sting and was an WNBA All-Star and played in Europe for years. She was 6'5". And then our next biggest player, well, Claudia was starting, I think, was 6'1" in a bit. But Claudia Broussard would usually beat Tammy down the floor. So she was our rim runner. But then that's not really who we wanted there all the time. So she was a rim runner. We had a double trailer. So that's something I've seen done. So one, and then just go out. And now your second one, you're going hard to the rim. Go all the way out. Yeah, good. Exactly. You would fill into that spot, and we still have that good spacing, right? Like that. So you might go double trailer. National team now with Lisa Tomaitis, and they've done a great job, they're doing a lot of running to the short corner because they have such quick athletic athletes that maybe aren't back to the basket players, so they're going to short corner, and then they're playing out of there. So you can design it however you want with your trailer. I think, I've heard people say, well, I don't want to put anyone going to the rim because I've got penetrators. Well, that's still actually going to put someone to the rim. You're just going to leave an open rim and then attack it off penetration. But I think there's got to be some way in transition that you put pressure on the rim, right? Make defenders get back. All right, so let's go all the way back to where we were here. Mike, you can yank me if I forget something. Yank my arm. All right, so does that make sense, kind of where we want to get to in terms of our spacing and and why? All right, so come on back. Mike, will you throw it up there? Yeah. All right, so for right now, I just want you all to go, you might be defending somehow, so you're in defensive position. Right? As soon as, I'll yell shot, but as soon as, you should kind of recognize, as soon as the shot goes up, just want you to kind of make a block out, and then we're going to go after the board. And in this case, we're going to outlet. You're going to be our point guard, so you have to get to wherever, and then we'll try to sort of look at what that looks like. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, oh, double trail. Whoa, they were so listening. That was really good. So you could do that. That wasn't what we're going to look at, but that's all right, because that's what I said. Good, so let's go back to where we've got the trail right there. Post, rim runner, you're up here. Yeah, yep, back, you're right, you're going right spot. Sorry, I don't know everybody's name. Good, so after the point guard has passed through, she can cut through, but we also had another way to kind of do this. So, actually, I need the point guard again. Come on up. So you trail, can you trail back a bit? Yeah, good. The other thing is if she can't make an immediately pass up the wing, or if you have this person's a little better decision maker, you can push this one out. So you're just gonna go in and dribble and push her out. You would fill her spot, right? Where did she go? Yep, perfect. So we're still in. So we can push her out, we can advance it, we can cut the point guard through. One of the reasons that I like cutting the point guard through or dribbling that out is we get bigger gaps to attack. So if I pass here as a point guard and I stand, then my defender jumps in to help and we can't get any movement. If you don't get player movement and you don't get ball movement, you don't get closeouts, so you can't attack. So I don't really like them standing here. So we'll give an example. Mike and I were coaching at the University of Oregon, women's program there, and Luke Riddenauer, he's retired now, I think. He's not still in the league. Yeah, he's done. But he was the point guard, and Freddie Jones, they had a good team. And he would advance it and then come right back and get it, and then they'd do a mid-high ball screen. Well, that's pretty good for him. So again, adjustable, right? You adjust it to your personnel, but the idea is that we're organized running down the floor. We are wide. You have to stress wide all the time, and when we get into kind of some of the breakdown drills, and you're just on your kids about being wide, 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 running wide. But then we're getting into this level of organization. I like this because I think sometimes putting someone in the corner there really creates some good triangles and some good gaps. And probably I was a little bit influenced by when we went to Princeton offense, because it's really good spacing, and yeah. All right, one more time, Mike, just to see where we end up. We'll go to 11:55 on the first one. Oh, you got me. You told me that. All right. Good. No, I missed it. So what happened? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, here we go one more time. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, stop for a sec. Everybody go back. So I actually want you to try to block out and then go like you're all going after a rebound. Like, but someone get it. Like fight each other a little bit for it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Good. Yep. Okay, stop. So that's why having a voice is so important. That's why calling for an outlet is so important, because we just delayed because you're looking, well, you could take it. Depends on what you want. If you have a designated point guard, I'd be okay with that outlet there, and then you go down this alley, so we could do that. But you've got to call it. I like how we get wide into space, though. Also, yeah, Mike just said, as the shot is going up, the outlet should be talking. The point guard needs to talk. And I had that stressed to me from the time I was in high school. So that's a bugaboo with me. I'd like the guard. So as soon as the shot goes up, you're yelling. And if you can get from that spot to that spot, that's fine. Get there and then you just go. All right, here we go. Anticipate, block out, look, and then anticipate we're getting it. Anticipate we're getting it. She's getting it. Go. Yeah, better. Allie, good. Phil, good. Hard cut through. Good, we'll take that. All right, good. Throw it off the board and come back yourselves. Good, cutting through. Good, baseline drive. All right. Were you actually in my head there? That's my next thing. All right, come on back out here. So when we're going 5-on-0, now once you've sort of got the good spacing, like I said, we'll show you drills and how to build it up, but I want you to see the end product first. I'm kind of a big picture down to a small picture person myself. So, yeah, no, you've gone through, you're okay. So yeah, that's good, you trail through to here. So now, if we said there's a take-on, then we have to teach how to play off a take-on. That has to be taught, right? So now if we get a good base, I love a middle drive right here, but I also think there's times where you're just going to go, so we go baseline. So we go baseline drive score, we got a baseline drift over there. We're going to have you actually kind of pop up a bit, and you're going to follow. You're going to come in here and follow, yeah. Baseline drive, baseline drift, follow, 45, and someone in that area. Would you move her there? Yeah. Yeah, right to the front of the rim, kind of, just rise up a little bit. And you may have already cleared a bit. Yeah, so now we're teaching how they can play off penetration, because there's going to be penetration. All right, so come on back to here. Now say there's a middle penetration. Right, we start to go middle. So in this situation right here, there's a lot of people on this side. Who would be the best one to dive, do you think? Of the three of you, who would be the best one to dive to the rim? Well, okay, because I'll tell you what, this person's going to circle away, so you're going to actually go out that way right there, yeah. And now we got an open rim. Oh, I see a finger. What do you think? There's no wrong here. Okay, that would be a good one because of that. What about who's the closest defender? Yeah, I'm the closest defender, so I'm likely going to be the one to help. And just so happens that you are the tall, bouncy athlete, so that also works pretty well right now. So I might be the help. As soon as I turn, you're diving. Hey, you're coming up a little bit. Now we're creating space. Now we can hit someone here. We've got two rebounders. Yeah.
Dive to the front of the rim.
Yeah. So we're basically teaching the concepts, but based on where the defender would be, and then obviously we can build that. So we're going to run down and transition, but transition is going to be about them making choices, and we have to live with that, but we have to teach the choices in good spacing. So penetration is going to be one of them. They're going to penetrate. Well, I hope they're going to penetrate. I hope they're going to attack off the dribble. So yeah, let's do that right from the middle again, starting, you're going to go middle penetration. Yeah, stay, so you would trail right to the front, and then as soon as she puts it on the floor, you're likely diving. All right, here we go. Nice. Good. Patting the offense from your side. All right, so let's do that again. And no, sorry, give it to Mike, and let's do that again, go in full court. I have to give better directions. I know the other group is over there freezing. We'll get you in something. Okay, stop, go again. That's fine with me, but I didn't hear anybody call outlet, and I need you to get in your post players' heads. You gotta be loud. Sprint to the sideline, check the floor. Go get it, go get it. Good. Outlet, good. Alley, good. Okay, good, yes. Beautiful. All right, look post to post. All right, good job. Put the ball back up to here. Well read. So this was just really well read. And kids will, these kids have been well coached, so they know, but she's coming down the alley and realizes, oh, it's a bit disjointed. You two did a great job of filling there, and you just took it to the wing, and we get our trailer. Because they're not allowed in the middle lanes. They're not allowed there. They need to play with space. And as soon as we say that middle lane is for these two players, or however you want to get it down the floor, then I think that really opens up a lot for everybody. So other things that could happen, can you go right in the corner? Yeah, and you're going to be good there. So other things, depends what you like. Right now, we can dribble at this person and send her through if we wanted. Yeah, go ahead. You pop up, hit her, ball screen. You could ball screen, yeah. So now you can get into some options in your half court. Why? Because you're well spaced. Players know where they're supposed to be. Players can play with their skills. You're not saying, okay, you drive right well, so we'll clear out the whole right side and you go. Because, like I said, that doesn't transfer. The quickness transfers, the attacking transfers, we got to have people playing. And how many of, it's pretty much been a buzzword for a long time, decision making. A lot of you heard that, yeah. And so decision making isn't just the person with the ball. I think somehow we've just come to this thing that it's like whoever has the ball is making the decision. 4 people don't have the ball. What is their decision? How do they move? How do they play off the ball? And that's why I know you've had Rick Torbett up here. Yeah, and that just, all his read and react stuff is so fantastic because it's playing off the ball too. So that's where we can get into this as we go. All right, I like that. All right, let's go again, one more time. And when it comes to the trail, either one of you can be the trail post, right? Or rim runner and then trail. And you can do anything after it comes to you, whatever you want to do. Voice, got to hear, yeah, come in a little bit. Oh, well, we're going to get to that, but. Good. Okay, that's all right, yeah, good read. Baseline drive, all right, pop, lovely, good. That's our netball player from South Africa becoming a basketball player. and doing it well. All right, does that make sense? Everybody where we're at? All right, so good. We want to start a little bit. I'm just going to check my notes so I don't forget something, which is highly possible, as we all say. Where am I? All right, good. So again, just to review, the ball handler, the person with the ball, is going to come down an alley. But if you are teaching breakout dribble, so meaning, can you just throw it off the board and then rebound it and go with it? Just go with it. Oh, try again. Good. Yeah, just go with it. Dribble. Yeah. All right, good. So that's what I would say there that I would do. If it was one of your bigger players that got the rebound, they can go right down the middle, and you're still going to stay with your same plan. If it was a small that got it, and you said you can go with it, then they're going to go down an alley and we'll still have that organization. Pretty simple to learn. Hey, one of the things that, thank you, can you give the ball to one of the guards here? Anybody? Yeah. So say now we're coming in an alley here, good, and you're getting a lot of pressure, right? And you don't want to keep going. I am a lot of pressure. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm trying to give you a lot of pressure. So now she doesn't want to necessarily get into this lane, correct? Because now that's where someone's running, though they should be ahead of her. But also that's the sideline. We don't want to be pinned there. So now you've got to talk to her a little bit about, okay, you start to come in your alley and you're getting pressure. You may have to create some space, pop back, and now attack, and you have to go all the way over to the other alley. Yeah, right? So she can pass through here, but she just can't stop and be in here, and the trail's going like, where do I go? How do I play? That's if you want to be 4 out, obviously. And I think 4 out is probably the way to go because most of us don't have 2 good big players. All right. Yeah, so that idea of going alley to alley is A-okay as long as you get kind of through. And you got to go hard because there's probably someone trailing. Mike, am I forgetting anything? No, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to start right now because we've got a little bit of time. Yeah, we've got 12 minutes to kind of start a little bit on the build-up. So we can do this with a few people if you want to get warm, if you want to sit, but either way. We're going to start with a big with the ball underneath the hoop. Yeah. And one more, Mike. Oh. Okay, can you get another basketball? So same thing. Can you take one down to that end, a ball? Yeah. And can you go down with her? And you two can stay here for right now, one there, and yeah, just both of you right here, but you're going to go. All right, so using all the hoops in the gym that I would have, I'm just working on rebounding and then outletting, and that's all to start. And so what we'd like them to do is throw it off the board, go get it, right? Try to do a quarter turn in the air if they can, so they come down to the outside. And why would I have you turn to the outside? Like when you get a rebound, why turn outside? You know what I mean? Like you're rebounding here and I want you to turn to the baseline. Why do you think? Does anyone know? What's in the middle? Defense, yeah. I'm going to give you a hint about questions. Usually if they ask an offensive question, it has something to do with the defense. Just telling you, little hint there. So there's defense in the middle, right? We don't want them to turn to traffic. So in this case, we're just going to work on the outlet. But you can also throw it off the board and work on your breakout dribble, either or both, right? And it doesn't take a lot. And I know probably a lot of this is pretty simple, but I think it's a matter of committing to it, building it from the outlet, the little things. So what's going to happen here is our point guard is going to be, as soon as she's throwing out the board yelling, outlet, she's going to sprint to the corner, get out here, and look for the ball. And as soon as she gets it, she's taking a quick look up the floor, and then it's over. She's actually going to throw it back into the post, and and the next person can go. But the idea is working on that, throwing it off the board, quarter turn, hitting the outlet, and then going again. So if another guard wants to go down there and do it, but I know you're cold. So, all right, let's do that. Throw it, yep. Go ahead. Good. Yep. Yeah, you can go. Now you can go. Yep. Good. That's it. Then we go again. Throw it off the board. Good. So I think there's 2 ways that we can throw this outlet pass. One is an overhead, and the other is kind of that off the shoulder, but it's got to be quick, and we got to turn, we got to throw it hard. Yeah? That makes sense. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you, can you step off this way for a sec? I'm just going to show you one here that we'll do kind of continuous. So you're going to throw it off the board. You're going to go, yell, yeah, break out. You're going to get it, take a quick look up the floor. No, you're going to stay. Yeah, you would be doing that. That would be what you'd be doing. You're going to pass it back in. You're going to make a post move, score. Go score. You're going to sprint back to the middle. Yeah, go ahead and score. Now throw it off the other side of the board. Now break out to this side. Good. Look up the floor. Back in for a post move. Score. Yeah, go get it again. Yeah. Outlet. Post move. Good. Look up the floor. Yeah. So we can kind of get a little combination practice, kind of a little bit of post play, but they're working on rebounding outlet. And then obviously any drill that you want to load load, we just add defenders. We can add a defender to that, a defender to this, a guided defender. I was joking saying we used to call it a dummy defender, but I guess we don't want to say that anymore. No, it's not appropriate. All right, so that's a pretty easy way to start working on your outlet passing and having their voices and getting to the outlet. Now what happens if, go ahead and break out to the outlet, and come on up here and guard her a little bit. So if we now, actually guard kind of right in here, like you're gonna let her get it. If we get to this situation right here, I like to use like a bit of a C cut, so your butt's to the baseline and you see it, but you also see there's a defender there, and we don't want her to run in front. So being able to kind of make a little bit of a contact cut and go up the floor like this is good, and then we can receive a pass here. That makes sense? So we can work a little bit on that too, with or without a defender. Right now we'll go with a kind of guided defender. But okay, so start back in there. Yeah, you're gonna go with her. Yeah, here we go. Okay, go again. You've got to yell outlet as soon as she throws the ball up the floor, or on the board. Good. Hey, cut. Yes, there you go, good. And now stay in the alley, but in this case, which alley would you feel better going to right now where you are with the defender there? Which alley? Yeah. So you just do what comes natural. I mean, she's pressuring you there. You're not going to try to go here. You just go head straight for that alley, and your first big will already be down there. So that would just be the first thing that we could do to build it up. And that, you know what? Here's the funny thing. I never did that stuff with the national team. I rarely did that when I was coaching at university. And then I came back. Well, I've always done community basketball, but I haven't done a team for a long time. And last year I was like, oh, wow. Oh yeah, forgot. You actually have to work on the rebound. You have to work on the turn. That's what all the youth coaches do, and then they come up to us and they do it. But I didn't realize that. So this is new. I've never had this in my repertoire, really, when I was coaching at the higher levels, because they kind of already did it. So we have to work on that, all right? Mike, anything there that I skipped over? Pretty good? Okay, so come on back here. So now we're going to go, and we can step, all three bigs can step in, and we're just going to go with a partner. So one big, the others all out there, one guard right here, you're perfect right there. And then, yep, and then the next group, 2, 3 will be ready to go. So now we're going to send the outlet, the guard down the alley, and the first big straight to the rim, and we're going to look to see if we can hit them, right? So alley, middle lane, and score. And the next group's ready to go. Yeah, call the outlet early. Okay, wait, no, too late. Okay, so I would define myself as a little bit shy off the basketball court. And I would say that if you took some really good players you knew over the years, they can be quite a different person when they step on here, and that's what you have to be. It doesn't matter how nice you are off the court. Well, it does matter. You should be a good person. But on the court, you have to be assertive. And if you're going to play the point, okay, if you're going to handle the ball, and I know now there's more universal players, but in all honesty, there's still Tony Parkers out there. There's still great guards that have to have the ball in their hands. They do better than everybody else. So you yell right now. Now. Good. Straight down the front. Go, sprint. Oh, take on. Oh, all right. All right, next group. Good. Right down the middle, front of the rim, good run. Yes, good angle. Well done. Good. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we're going, yeah, so that she might have been a push through on that. Okay, so no chest passes. Okay, one more. Good. Front of the rim, better. Okay, so good. Hold on there. So coaches, do any of you have any experience when you say rim runner, where do they go? Like, do they go to the front of the rim? Because you must be doing something better than I am. Where do they usually go? Yeah. Yeah. Head to rim. Yep. And that's where you want them to go. Do they go there? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what I said. You're doing better than I am half the time. All right. Well, I usually have players that will run to the block. They'll just, maybe that's a bad question. Yeah, they run to the block, and I'm like, okay, if we go to the front of the rim, this is what's crucial. So, Mike, can you guard for a second? Come on in the alley again. What is your name again? Anna. Sorry, Anna. So Anna's here in the alley. Mike has to make a decision when you're in the middle of the floor, right? If you go to the block first, Mike's going to be high side, and they're going to have help side. That's going to be difficult, right? But if you go to the front of the rim, yeah, even a bit more, yeah, he has to decide. If now we're in that alley, and now our trail big comes right here, that's the layup, either way. If he decides to play straight behind, okay, then you can seal him, and then that can go in, or we can go to the wing. But if we go to the block, we've all of a sudden created like a lot of space. I don't know if there's a magnet down there, but I know players just run to the block, and that's not what we want. So head on the rim is really good. Front of the rim, head on the rim, something that we get them there. Yep. Yeah, so we want to try to seal up in transition. This is why you can only do stuff on air for so long. Like doing these running drills, you've got to start to put some guided defenders out there. If you have one of those blocking pads or bring a pillow to practice, then they can try to seal up. So as Coach Mike is playing D and we're running down the floor, yep, stop, seal him, exactly, and now hopefully we've created some space in behind, right? There'll be a foot fight and there'll be a battle there, but there's got to be something there. They don't always get clean to the rim. All right, good stuff. Okay, so now I want to go with three minutes. 3 lines under the hoop. Mike, just the middle line and the 2 right there. Yep. And it doesn't matter who. Right now, size doesn't matter at all. So we're actually going to say now that, actually, I will actually take you out of there. Can we put 3 perimeters in just for the sake of quick teaching here? Perfect. So Mike's going to pass the ball, and this is good for when you're developing your youth basketball, because anybody can handle the ball. That's what we're going to say here. So these are 3 perimeter players. None of you can run in the middle lane. That's going to be reserved later for a rim runner and a trailer, big or not big. All right, so you 3 have to run wide. So whoever gets the ball is going to take it to one of the alleys, and the other 2 are going to fill the outside lanes. And then when you get down there, they all know this, so we're going to do just something off penetration. Just try to get to the rim and score and or penetrate and kick. So you're all perimeters, no one in the middle. Good. Okay, so stop for a sec. Come on back. So did you see the wave? Come on back. Yeah, hustle. We're all in a line, going down the floor at the exact same moment. Right? She has the ball. Right? As you see, anticipate. Mike is passing the ball there. Sprint. You should have beaten everybody up for. I know we're not that warm, but still. Sprint. Okay, go. Sprint, 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 sprint. Beat her, beat her, beat her. Good. Penetrate. Good. Kick. Yeah. Okay, wait. No. So you can't be in the middle of the floor. So put the ball down in the corner again. So no, you were good. You penetrated and kicked. Yeah, you're down there. So you're right here. So you can dribble it up and kind of go alley to alley, or you could attack penetration, but you didn't feel like doing that. That's fine because you didn't see that. Or, yeah, you could cut. You could cut, but we probably have, by that time we have our bigs hopefully down there. But that's the idea. We start to get them down wide, and if you say to them immediately, you can't run in the middle lane, things kind of change. It's pretty good. They kind of get that. I would also suggest that you put some cones out so that they know not to go in that lane. They can pass through there, but yeah. And so actually, if you were down deeper, you could cut all the way across, hopefully, and get the ball there, or she could kind of center dribble it, and then we'd have some spacing. So good. All right, I have 42 seconds, so back and do one more. Oh, actually, let's let the 3 bigs all be perimeters. You 3 bigs step out. So no one can run in the middle lane. Someone's got to take it down the alley. Show your stuff. All right. Woo, I love it. Nice. Pass. Yeah, and you got to cut all the way through. Good. We'll take that. Nice. Good job. All right, come on back. Good work. All right, so we did have a couple questions over the break, and one of them was about the point guard. It wasn't a question, it was a comment, but if the point guard's coming down the alley and she passes it ahead, it is not a scoring cut. She's just going to loop it through. She's not going to go to the basket. She's just going to get through as fast as she can. All right, we have a rim runner coming. She's not going to be the scoring threat. So she just cuts through. Hope that makes sense. So if I'm coming down the alley and I pass ahead to Coach Mike, then I'm just getting to this corner as fast as I can. It's not a scoring cut. She doesn't have to see the ball. She's just going. She's out. Well, you should see the ball all the time, I guess, but she's not really looking to score. So I want to clear that one up. And I didn't know if everyone understood short corner, but I just think, so this is kind of short corner in this area here, where you might, if you have a quick player, can pull them out, now they can get a pass and attack off the dribble. If they're not a back to the basket player, maybe they're a smaller, quicker post player, you can pull them out to here. You could take your rim runner to the front of the rim and put her out to the, after she doesn't get it, to the ball side. You could take her and put her out to the offside. maybe have penetrators and you don't want her on the ball side to start. So really it's your choice where you end up taking your rim runner after that. So there were a couple of comments about that. That was all, Mike? Talked about. All right, so we got through the, throwing the ball off the backboard and getting our outlet and getting up the floor. You can do that with 3. We just started the 3, so we can use everybody if you all want to come out and just get a little bit movement. So 3 lines down there again, 1, 2, 3, and we need a few balls. We'll try to get them all moving this half. So what we'd like to do is, now that we've got the big picture in and kind of how to get down the floor, is sort of a bit of a system to put in. So first the outlet stuff, and you will have to bring stuff back because things just, go out of kids' heads, or you start to see there's some slippage. If there's some slippage, come back to something. You don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but you might have to review it. And again, if we want to have proper spacing down the floor, we've got to run down the floor proper. All right, so again, this time we're going to, all 3, you're going to run around, Mike. Yeah. So the reason we do this now, we start 3 in a line so that it's organized, then we do this kind of get them disorganized. Yeah, we're good. Okay, good. To the alley. Okay, outlet, good. That's fine. Gonna fill, alley, good, and score. You can stay down there. You can stay at that end. Good. Okay, rim, I like it. Oh, all right. Okay, alley. Alley, good. That's fine. Rim. Yeah, I like it. Good. Okay, wait. Stop. So you were at the wing. You were in the alley. You're not supposed to be there. So you either have to be at the wing in this, or you have to be at the rim. So which do you want to be right now? Yep, sounds good. You're fine. Yeah, good. Now you probably cut. Good. You can come. Yeah, dribble. Oh, we're running into each other. That's okay. We were a little slow on that one. Good, attack. Okay, so stop again. Put the ball back out to that wing. Come on back here. Yeah, and come on back out where you were. So this is good. We were alley wing. So if they quickly, she starts to penetrate. This is where in your 3-on-3 you start to teach decision making without the ball, right? And you can add guided defenders. If you have 2 coaches come down here, you can if we get a baseline drive, we need a baseline drift, and I would say drift outside the 3. And people would say, well, they can't shoot the 3. It doesn't matter. We're trying to create a closeout. So if she gets the ball, she gets to drive. And then in this case, just because where you are, probably 45. I don't think you can get all the way over to the follow. Yep, right there is good, right? And then you've either got a shot or hopefully maybe another middle penetration. Yeah, all smiles. With no warm-up, that's pretty good. All right, so let's do that one more time. Run around the coach. And again, we do this to just get some confusion. Good. Alley. Good. Okay, we're going to score. Finish that. Loose ball. Good. 2 wings. Good. Push up. You got to cut through. Oh, you're ahead of her. Okay. Oh, you're good. Breakout dribble. Stay in an alley. Good. Stay wide. Wide. Yeah, penetration. Good. Okay, I would say bring it to the other alley there and or use that side of the court. Or you can penetrate. Good. All right, good. So now if we can make 4 lines, and preferably some of the bigs in a line here. Yeah. All right. So then we would start again with them in lines, and then we'd go to the run around the coach again. So in the line one, the ball's going to come to someone not the line with the bigs. We're going to get the rim runner, right? But again, I really encourage you at the youth level to let them all do all the positions, because you just don't know. I mean, if they're my size, they're not going to ever be anything but a point guard, but everybody else is probably fairly interchangeable. So whoever gets the ball here is going to be handling it, so you're going to go up an alley. The other 2 will fill the lanes, and you will go straight to the rim. And then we'll play out of that. You can score fast in transition. Now I'm going to give one little teaching point to the wings. When you're running wide, you have to come all the way to here, and your foot has to touch where the sideline meets the center line. That's how wide I want you to be, and then kind of stay out there. All right, here we go. Good. Okay, so, yep, good. But we want to go front of the rim, and you got to get out wider quicker. Oh, Mike, before you go. So if I'm, and this is another little teaching point for your youth kids, but all the way up. If I'm one of the wings, and I'm anticipating we're getting the basketball, and I'm getting out and I'm getting up, I must look over my inside shoulder and see the play. I must look up the court to see the play. But on my inside shoulder, if all of a sudden Mike's got a rebound and I realize he's in trouble, I might have to come back for the ball. Does that make sense? Because all too often, they're running up here expecting that to just, and then maybe there's a trap or they pick up their dribble or they can't, or Mike throws it off and throw it off the board and he can't even get the outlet. And I realize, oh, he's not breakout dribbling. Maybe I have to come, or he starts a dribble. Maybe the outlet's covered. So inside shoulder as I'm running, seeing the floor, look up, look back, look up, look at, kind of reading the whole time. Yeah, out, get out wide first, out and then up. All right, here we go. Good. Good. Yes, that's what we want. Now our trail would come in. Good. Cut, cut, cut. Good. So yeah, I should have said that. So if we're going to, once we get into half court, pass and cut, read and react stuff. I like it. Alley. Stay in the alley, not in the middle. That's all right. It's a big. She technically could go there. 3. Good, Alley. Yeah. Good. All right, so quickly, 4 out. Oh. Kind of preparing them for what's happening in the future. All right, so 4 running around. So now that's organized somewhat so they know who, then if we go kind of run around the coach. So in this case, we're just going to do the breakout dribble again, which again I would do with youth kids, so not so much emphasis on who gets the outlet. Good. Yeah, good, good read. Stay wide, high and wide. Whoa, 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 where's the rim? Okay, finish. So I want you to run head on the rim. Don't go to the block. I know there's no defense out there right now, but good. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. You can score. Good. One person go back. Oh, wait, we got 2 of you. Organized. Good. Okay, good, good, good. Yep, foot. Good. Nice. Good finish. Rim. Yep. Good. Yeah. Good. Keep your space on that, though. So both players got inside the 3, and it's hard with no defense, but if you're going to use your dribble, then pull dribble outside 3. If you're going to be spaced on the offside, be outside 3. All right, so basically we build it up. The outlet, rim runner, 3-on-3. Don't use those middle lanes. Make sure the ball's in the alley. And when we say the alley, I mean the alley's pretty wide. They can be here, they can be here. They can't be pinned on the sideline. So that's where we get trapped. So we want to keep it out of there. And we don't want them in the middle right now because usually at the higher level there's someone coming down there. And again, we just did a clinic for one of our former players. And she coaches her daughter in grade 7 or 8, I think. And she said, you know, we've got a kid who just loves to run down the middle. And we can't kind of change it right now, and she's our fastest kid, so we're going to make her the rim runner. She's small, but she's fast, so she's going to go down and then go out. Like, adapt, right, adapt. All right, where was I? Next one. 4-on-4 create a break, so perfect. The 4 people in this line just come out to the foul line, and your exact spots and face there. All right, so you've got to do it, once you've done it on air, you've got to, I used to make a joke, and I'd say, too much 5-on-0 will kill you. Too much 5-on-0, 1-on-0, it'll kill you. Because it's just not the game. It's not the game. And so someone who looks fantabulous on air doesn't look as fantabulous when D gets out there. So we want to kind of do it against defense. So in this case, maybe we're going to start with a 4-on-4, create a break, we call it. And I'm going to say with young kids, we're going to have 2 defenders touch the line. And as you get older, just 1. So right now, if Mike passes there, the 2 inside people, you're both going to touch the lines? Yeah. Then everybody would be going. So yeah, you would go too. Right? Good, come on back. If Mike passes to an outside one, the 2 outside people are going to touch. That way we give younger kids a better advantage. It's a 4-on-2. They don't have as much reading to do. And then we're basically going to do what we just practiced. So someone's going to the rim, probably you, but you guys can determine it. and then we're getting the ball and taking it in the alley, and we're getting to the wings, and we're playing. All right, so 2 defenders will touch, and then it'll be a 4-on-2 until they get back. So we want to try to score quickly in transition and semi-transition. Good. Attack, attack. Oh, someone's open. Yes. Nice. Good job. Now, usually what I'll do is you just turn it around and come 4-on-4 back. So, Mike, we're going to come 4-on-4 back. So, yep, take it out of bounds. Scored 4-on-4 coming back. The other team, who just scored? Your team? Yeah. Then that means your defense now. You know that. You want to go offense again. So you just go 4-on-4. You just 4-on-4. Just playing. Sorry, just playing. Yeah. Get a check. Someone at the rim. Someone at the rim. Oh. You're on offense, yeah. All right. Yeah, finish. Nice shot. Okay, we're going to call that. So white shirts play with white shirts, dark shirts play with dark shirts. All right, ready. So yeah, now we step out. We need another dark shirt probably, yeah. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to be, you just have to say who's getting to the front of the room, quickly. You got it. Take on. Nice. Okay, stop. I will say one thing, though. Did you know that shot was going up? Did you think she was going to shoot it? Go rebound, yeah. Because that's the opportunity we have. But that was a nice take on. That's one thing you want to encourage your kids. If it gets up and they beat the rim runner up and they have a good take on, they should take it. Right? I think especially in youth basketball, like go. You ran hard, you got the ball, take on. It's like offensive rebounds with young kids. I'm always like, go up. You worked hard to get the rebound, try to score in there. I mean, if you're triple team, kick it out. But all right, 4-on-4 coming back. You got it. Yeah, you can just go. Yeah, rim. Okay, stop. So you're not allowed there. Well, you're not allowed there. See why? She has no idea what to do or where to go. Yeah, stay in alley. But if you can turn the corner and beat her, we're all for it. But you can't. This is what we can't have our point guards doing. Trying to beat her like the whole court. We've got to teach kids to get to the rim. And so if you limit, you can go there anytime you want, but not that. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, alley. And you can take it to the wing, too.
Where should the ball go?
If you can. Who's got the best angle to pass? Yeah. High to high.
This is what you are trying to create the ball. This is one, because if you do a job seeing, but you have to read this play. You've got to recognize where the ball needs to go based on how they're defending the rim. And that's why I always talk about it. You have to put pressure on the rim.
Yeah, good. Work that triangle and read who the help is. Now you can start to teach some decision making in the reading, because if the help's there and you make a quick fake at the post player, that's right, you know who's open. Yeah, high, low. All right, switch around. Or maybe, I think we probably have that one. We got that? You want to do one more? Okay, we'll do one where now it's just, we're going to change it. So now it doesn't matter, whichever, yeah, come on out. One color. Sorry. Me changing my mind. So now whoever Coach Mike passes it to, only that person's going to touch. Only their check will touch. So now we're going to go a definite 4-on-3. We still want someone hard to the rim, try to find that opening, seal up. We still want you running wide. And anytime you have the ball, you are looking to attack, just not in the middle lane. Here we go. Nice. Good. Well done. Go, 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 go. Breakout, yep. Alley, alley. Okay. No, that's all right. I like the attack mode. All right, so then you just get down to where they're attacking when it creates opportunities for everybody. All right. So let's go. I need 5 players out here, just right there. So now we're going to, again, run around the rim. And, you probably could get this in on a few practices and then start to, but no, you're going to run around coach. Right, and so now we're going to designate an outlet. So can you be the point guard? And then you two will run the wings, and then whoever's middle and rim and trail. So now we're going to get into the 5-on-5, but out of a bit of a mismatch. Mismatch? Whatever you call it. So point guard, wherever you are, you have to sprint and try to get wide. See the floor, right? You're checking up, you're checking here, and then we're attacking alley. You can go alley to alley if you can sprint it and beat the big. And then we're going to play when we get down there. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Good. Cut through. Non-scoring cut. Nice. Good. Same thing coming back. Throw it off the board yourself. Good. Yeah. Good. Cut, cut, cut. Good. Nice. Cut hard. Yes. Baseline drive. Drift. Good. Nice. Next group. Quick, quick, quick. 5 out. Loose ball, you got it, good. I didn't designate. That'll work. Good, nice job spacing the floor. Yeah, go to the rim right now. Yeah, ball screen. That's all right, we'll take it. That was not perfect, but it's not going to be. Yeah. Good, cross, cut. Good, ball screen. All right, good. So then we would build it up to 5-on-5. And then we're going to go 5 lines. So if you could make a line there and someone opposite, a line here, someone opposite, line right in the middle, someone opposite, line here, line, right, good. And we need someone in that line right there, good. Probably we'll switch to a dark shirt. You can just step out. All right, so now we're going to do it with 5. We're going to go immediately to just 5-on-4. And we're going to have whoever Coach Mike passes it to, that person's going to touch the baseline. So we're going to create a break with 5 people. The biggest thing is, now that we have 5 people, it's crucial, and I'm not really on you right now, but you've got to run out here. We've got to get there. You've got to sprint. You should be able to beat the ball up, right? Beat the ball up. Whoever's going to the front of the rim runner, you've got to get your head on the rim on a full sprint. This is crucial. We want to get down the floor before our defense does. All right, here we go. Okay, so stop. Let's go back. Same one. Go back. Go, yep, go. Yeah, everybody back to the same spots. Start all over. Start again. So here's something I think could really benefit people practicing, and that is when you are just running with the ball, full speed. So I'm going to try to push it out so that I can run. When they're running with the ball, keeping it in the same hand is slow. So with young kids, you want to push it so that I have space for my feet, run onto it, push it, so I'm actually crossover dribbles all the way down. So I want you to try to do that because you got to get down quicker. I like that you break out dribble, your length, and you can go, but you got to get by her, go by. And not only that, other people are running here. If she looks like she can't, or you want to advance, come back. Look over your inside shoulder. Here we go. Good, go. Get by her. Good. Good. You're all right. We're still in it. Good. Yeah, cut. You got to cut. Nice. Inside out. One more pass. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yes, there you go. 4-on-4. Just go. Who's at the rim? Okay, get wing. Good. Nice. You're in trouble. That's good pressure. And again, we did some work with CP women and girls last night, and one of the things we talked about is having something that can create separation between you and the person putting pressure on you. So being able to go hard and then just under the butt stop so you can see, being able to pop back so you can see. The solution that many people have to pressure, go faster, go harder, right? And it's ineffectual. It's just not going to work for the most part. So we have to teach kids to vary up their speeds. So you went hard, and then you stopped, but just be looking there. You had separation. All right, good. So that's 5-on-5, create a break. And if you want to, it can be, you can get 2 people to go touch the line so we have more of an advantage. But I think it's now we're creating opportunities to be able to see that triangle, make good decisions, stop and teach about the triangle, stop and teach why would we have a take on. if the ball passed up to me here, and Coach Mike was under as a rim runner, I don't think this is necessarily a great take on unless you've already taught the penetration principles, right? Because no one's going to know what to do, so I have to teach that. So if I drive baseline, and Coach Mike's there, then he's going to lift. Someone's going to be there, so we're going to have someone side, middle, and someone's going to come back. So I always have an outlet, side, middle, back, anytime, building triangles all over the court. Anything? Right. So if you're getting to where you're designating now your point guards, so in this drill, if the ball passes to a post player or a rim runner, it doesn't necessarily have to be a post player, whoever you're running down the middle lanes, they should give it up, then the guard should call for the outlet. So you can do that. This is when you're younger, get them all to breakout dribble, all read. Yeah. Okay, 5 on 5. Where am I? All right, so 5 of you out here, and doesn't matter. 5-player toss. Yeah, so we're facing that way in a line. So these are just ones that I think I'll start to get kids to make good decisions. You have to help them there, or make decisions anyway, and preferably good ones. Get them out running wide, and then kind of just playing. So this is a 5-player toss game, full court. So the first 3 are offense, offense, offense. The last 2 are defense. And I would say with young kids, try not to teach tandem defense right away. So by tandem defense, I mean on any kind of 3-on-2, one stops the ball and one covers the hoop. Because if you do that from grade 5 to grade 12, they only know how to attack one thing, right? And lots of times in transition, no one stops the ball. Like lots of times in transition, they both run at the ball. You have to get used to different things. So maybe don't teach that right away. But they'll probably do it because they're older. All right, and then they know 2-on-3 coming back? Okay, so it's 3-on-2 going down, and then we go 2-on-3 coming back because it's just darn fun. And when you score on 3 people, it's like time to cheer. All right, here we go. Go. Good. Attack. All right, good. 2, 2-on-3 coming back. That's out of bounds. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go by her. Go by her, go by her. Cut her off. Keep going. Nice. Yes. Yes. All right. 2. Just scored on 3. Next 5. Offense, 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 defense, defense. And then 2-on-3 coming back. Go. Out wide, see the ball, wider, wider. All right. Go, 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 go. Ah, good steal. All right, next group. 2 more, quick, quick, quick. Thank you. You 2 are D. No, that's it. We got enough, we got enough. We got enough. Good. 2-on-1. Okay, stop for a sec. Can we go back to that? Beautiful. Some beautiful things there. Yep, good. Yeah, you're out wide. No, just to about here. So you're out wide, good. You recognized you had someone on you right away. Love it. Okay, we don't need to deal, dribble, show what we've got. That was a great decision. So we took that up there. Okay, so right now, this is my rule. Get back there. You're too smart. All right. You give it up when she's in the middle of the floor, we've just lost our advantage. On any 2-on-1, unless you just have someone who can't handle it all, but I'm pretty sure if you worked on some hard dribble chaser layups, you could do this. You are going to score. You're only passing if she stops you. That's it. Because we just lost a scoring opportunity there. And I think the more we can teach kids to just attack when you have the ball, and even if you take a bad one, I think it's better than not getting one right now. So you're going to score, right? Go. Okay, so go again. That's still not my preference, but it's not the worst thing. All right, no, it's all right. That was good, we got a layup. My preference would be this. I'm going. She is not stopping me. Perfect, that's what I want. And you, at that point, better be coming into rebound in case I miss, which is highly likely. I'm not gonna shoot another one, because that's good. Now, if this time she doesn't come, hey, I might be throwing that. Oh, I used to be able to throw that better. Or if she stops me all the way to here, I might be throwing that, right? Because we got to try to get to the rim. And I get, this is not wrong, because this is good, but then I think that we're not really attacking the rim. All right, so 2 on 3 coming back. Whose ball? Who's on? Is it you two? All right, go. This is the fun stuff. Go by her. Yeah, good. Skip, Hezzy. We'll take that. Woo. Okay, we seem to be scoring a lot on 2 on 3s. It's a good deal. Next 5. We've got 26 minutes. Go. I'm going to stop again. Stop. Sorry. I'm going to say that's the same thing. Like, that looks open, but it's just not going to get us anything, because on the air time of the ball, she's going to be able to get out of the middle and guard that. So we've just done the same thing. So we have to take that on the dribble till someone guards us. And someone guards us means they get in front of us, not they're kind of halfway there. Okay, so ball back. Who threw the pass? Yep. Are you D? Get back. You weren't there yet. No, you did a good job stopping the ball. Yeah, so you're attacking. Do not give the ball up till you have to. Go score. Go, keep going. Oh, we got to be better. That's good, though. We hit the trail. That's not bad. Go. Good. Nice. Oh, double team. I love it. All right, good. So that's great. So now what? When you go 2 on 3 coming back, that's what I love. There's just, we can set up. Okay, you're going to drive to here. We're both going to come and double team you. And then you got to be here. Like it happens like that in the game. Right? You have time to orchestrate that. You're a better coach than me. That's just going to happen. So now what we could do is we teach, hey, keep your dribble. Try to back out dribble. Oh, take a double team low. Make sure you're coming back to the ball. So you're going to create some just fun stuff in that 2 on 3 coming back. The little kids love to try to score on 2 on 3. And we've done pretty well here too. All right. One more. Go. Sprint. See the ball though? Keep your head wider. All right, rim. She decide to go rim. Go. Push. Help her. We got 2. That's all right. 2 bigs. That's a little tough one with 2 bigs. All right, next 5. This will be our last one. Wide, all the way out to here. Okay, stop. We cannot run inside the volleyball lines. Yeah, it's not wide enough, right? This is an alley, and this is where the ball is going to be coming down. So these are the little things that literally slip. They're slipping at the university level. If you talk to the university coach, they're slipping at the high school level. They're slipping at the provincial team level. So girls, I'm going to say it again. All the way out to here, touch there, and then now we're going. And you're only going to cut to the rim if there's no one there. Otherwise, you're staying wide. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Good. Okay, so, yeah, go. Sorry, my bad. Okay, go again, same group. I shouldn't stop it then. Here's what I would say on that. I'm going, and I see there's pressure. I'm coming back to the ball. So I don't want to catch a pass like this unless there's no one behind me, and there was defender behind me. So inside, that's a real key point. I go out, I break up, and I'm responsible. Right? Every player on the floor is responsible for us running offense. Every player, not the point guard, not anybody, all of you. So I'm looking here. I think she might need me. Come back. Oh, she doesn't need me. Okay, good. Oh, no, there's a trap. I'm constantly engaged because I don't just run down the floor mindlessly, right? Which I don't say you did that, but but people do. Yeah. Yes, come back to her. Good. Now attack. Go score. Oh, that's nice ball movement. Okay. Up again. Offensive rebounds. Go. Yes. Yeah. Woo. Nice though. Good job. All right. I really, on that 2 on 3 coming back, I just try to encourage them to get by someone. like you got to go by, and I'm not worried about alleys and lanes there. Just you're going to, and the whole idea, if you can get by someone now, we can actually get to a 2-on-1 or 1-on-0, and they get a chance to try their stuff. Nice, I saw some stuff being done there. All right, 21 minutes, we're good. All right, so this is just one I've done a lot with young kids, and I just want to show you because I think it will help your passing up the court. So if there's enough ball for everybody, that'd be great, but let's put white shirts at center court there with a bunch of basketballs, and dark shirts there with a bunch of basketballs. As many as we have. I'll grab a couple more there, yeah. Can you, and we'll go out of bounds. And can you go first in line without a ball? You're going to be our first. Now this is a pretty big court, but you're all 11s and 12s, or there's some 10s here? Great. 11s and 12s? Yeah. Oh, some 10s. Okay. But I still think good. So this is a full court layup drill that works on a little bit of passing off the dribble. Okay, so two-handed chest pass full court or a push pass. I'd like you to try the chest pass first because we can use that when no one's kind of on us. You're going to sprint the lanes and then you're going to cut in. We're going to try to lead them with the pass, and it's continuous layup drill. So first person's going to take off running, this person without a ball. So everybody has a ball, usually not for... I'm sprinting. You're going to take one or two dribbles, shorten the gap. They're going to pass to me. As soon as you pass to me, you are turning, getting wide, touching the sideline, and then sprinting and getting past from that side. So basically, I lay it in, I get it, I go opposite. I pass, and I get a shot, I get it, I come opposite. So you'll pass, and then you'll get the layup from you. Yeah. All right. Good. Here we go. Lead him with the passer. Yep. Go, go, go. Sprint. Out wide, wide, wide. No, other side. Talk to her, talk to her. Go, out wide. Good. Good, out wide. Wide. Good. Good. Good, wide, wide. Sprint, 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 sprint. All right, nice. That was nice. Good, yeah, nice pass. Good, 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 good. Okay, so stop again. Oh, sorry, stop, stop, stop. So one of the things we want to make sure is that right now we're wide, but we kind of are trying to come into that alley a little bit, so you're shortening the gap here. We're not going across, okay? We're not going up. We're trying to shorten the pass. So come hard this way, one or two, and then we want to try to pass in rhythm, coordination, and lead them. I've already seen a couple where you slowed people down. There's nothing worse when you have athleticism, outrunning, and a pass comes behind, you have to slow down. So I would rather see you right now pass it too far for them and it went out of bounds, because we got to try that. Be curious, okay? Be experimental. Good communication. No. Oh. But if I was better, I was trying to steal that. Good. All right, now we can add a little guided defender. Oh, I would pick the strongest person. You can go score. You can keep going. Okay, good, that's all right. So you can add a little guided defender on the finish. Spin move, beautiful, spin finish. Uh-oh, I could get burned here. Good, nice, good adjustment. Good. 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 All right, good, hold it there. Yeah, that's good, good. So you can start to add a guided defender. You can put them out here for a couple of possessions, because it's hard to talk, what's up? And then we switch sides. We switch sides and go left. Yeah, go left and go right. But again, it's a pretty simple thing, but I know we did it with our grade 8 team last year. Well, I think we only practiced 2 or 3 times a week, but I think we did it every one of those days. And just the kids got stronger, they passed it harder, they understood if they're running. Because I think if you run hard and you get it here, it's kind of like, really? Then next time you're like, okay, well, but I did that too, so I got to lead him with a pass. But that's good, kind of get them out and go. But if you can add a guided defender here and there, that's going to help them. All right, so a couple other things we can do to kind of build up. Yes, so 3 lines down there. 4 lines down there. Sorry, 4 lines. 4-player rush plus a runner. And so no middle, so we'll go alley, 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 wing. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have no one in the middle on this drill. And you can step out a little bit. Coach Mike, do you want to grab a ball there? All right, so we're going to start there. So we're actually going to, we'll make that the runner right now. So we're going to go a 3-player rush down the floor with a runner. Actually, what am I saying? You're middle. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so you're going to go like you're going up an alley. You're going to go here, but you're going to be like the trailer. So you're actually going to let her take a dribble or 2 and then go. We're going to go hard, right there. And but you're already sprinting. Did I do this right? Oh yeah, come on back. Haven't done this one for a while. Mike, are we dribbling or are we passing? It's passing, I remember. Okay, sorry. So 3-player, yeah, she's almost out of bounds, and you're going to, as soon as the player makes her first pass, you're gone. You're sprinting. You have nothing to do with them right now. Sprint to the basket. Can't be any questions about that. Right, you're going to pass back. You're actually going to be a little wider. Yeah, pass back, and then we have to hit the runner with timing. Right, so we want to try to hit her, whoever has the ball. It might be a dribble in between, but the idea is having our head up. We don't know who's going to make the pass at any time, and then you're going to come back 2-on-2. So whoever made the pass and the runner, because you're going to make the layup, you're back defense, and the other 2 will be offense. I'll help you. All right, so pass, go. Yep, here we go. Keep your head up. See your runner, yes. There it is. You are back on D. Yep, 1, 2. You can just take it. Try to go by her. Use something, good. Nice. Score, Stop. Okay, she got a chance to do her little move there, very nice. Give it back to her. Okay, you're right there. Go ahead and do your thing, that was good. Kind of drew a defender. Okay, pass went. This is a closeout. Yeah, you got to attack it. Everybody has to be a scorer. You have to try to be a scorer. And then coach will tell you if you're trying to score too much. I have very few players I've had to tell, you're trying to score too much. There's been a few, but yeah, and so now that's a closeout, you should attack. Good. Yeah, that's what we just did. Yeah, okay, off, next group. So now we're passing. Yep, runner, go, sprint. No. So you're pass, and then, yeah, she did that only because she was so far ahead. So it should go out, in, out, and maybe by then we might make a decision. Okay, now. Okay, we got some work in that. You 2 are back. You pass, yeah, your defense. Did you just score? It was just like a game. You scored, your defense. Go. Yep, go. Good. Can you go by her? Oh, that's all right. Back cut next time. Next 4. So 3-player rush plus a runner. See your runner. Always check your runner. Good. Nice. That's all right. Finish. You 2. Hey, girls, you're on offense. You 2. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, she should have grabbed it. She was down there. Either one. Yeah, go with it. Don't worry. Nice post up. Go to work. Beautiful. All right, next group. Always check up. Check up the floor. Okay, stop. Here's the lane. Where were you running? Oh, right next to her. Go again. Lane, alley, and the other person's kind of in the other alley. Get the proper spacing. That's why the lines are where they are. Girls, also we have to get in the habit of every time we give up the ball, we look up the floor. It's not like, oh, yeah, because she might be open. So if you make this pass now, you see where she's at. Because if it comes back to you, you're going to kind of know in your mind where it's at. Like you see, kids have to see things developing on the floor. We can't see things if you're not looking, right? We got to see it develop. Here we go. Yeah, good. Keep. Okay, that's all right. Runner had to slow down because we didn't see her. 2-on-2 coming back. Go. Attack. Try to beat her. Good. Change pace now. Nice skip. Good job. Nice hesitation. Yeah. Always checking up. See your runner? See your runner? Can you see her? Yes. Oh, no, it's supposed to be the runner, but okay. Gotta like people that want to score. All right. That's okay. Here we go. Last one. We're not wide enough. Oh, okay, come on back. Girls, really? I know you're tired, but there's a runner. That's where, come back. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Actually, I have to compliment them. It's pretty good to sit through all this and still even be able to run. But our objective here is to hit the runner with timing, just like we did in that diagonal pass. It may come from any of you. And you just, better to be early than late, and if you want to take a dribble, you can. But we want to pass, 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 and then see. Look up, look up. See her. Where is she? Yes. Okay, better. Way to talk to each other. Okay, pass her and score her back. Yeah. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Good. Nice. Oh yeah, attack that. Good job. All right, good. All right, good. Well done. That was probably me getting a little disorganized at the beginning, and then you fed off my disorganization, but you cleaned it up. All right, so we are going to go 2 lines there, or line with 2 people there. So same kind of thing. And again, some of this is conditioning, some of this is just running, some of this is getting some drills where they run, pass, catch. So same 3 lines here, out wide, kind of, let's go wing, alley, and kind of alley, good. And you can just step forward and start with the ball, good. All right, so these 2 are just gonna run straight down the floor, touch the baseline, and get back to play D. So it's kind of conditioning without conditioning, or conditioning that's more fun. So you 2 are on a full-on sprint. Well, first I'll ask this question. What do you cover, stop the ball or cover the hoop? Sorry? Yeah, get back. Cover the basket first, then we'll stop the ball. So if the small person's the first one there because you out-sprinter, then you're going to have to cover the hoop. I know in an ideal world, we like our point guard or small, it doesn't always work ideal. So we'll just see. Different partners, different people. You 3 are going to do the same thing, pass, pass, pass down, till center, and then you're going to attack off whoever's got it off a dribble, trying to stay in your lanes. Okay, here we go. Wide, wide, wide. Okay, now dribble. No. You're finishing. You're scoring. Oops, I didn't say that. And now go. Now you're attacking again. In the alley. Wider, wider. In the alley. Good. All right, we'll take that. Sorry, bad directions. So the 3 people here, you score, and then you're attacking. And don't take the ball out of bounds. We're not worried about that. Go. Go score, go score. All right, take it, go. Yeah, rim's all right, you can go rim. Nice spin. All right. So just have to kind of circle under on that one probably. Okay, last one. Okay, as soon as we get to center, we can go. Yeah, go. Your rim or your, yeah, rim's okay. Yes, that's all right. Can we take that back though where we were? Because I think that was gonna be nice. That was looking really good. I like that you decided to go rim. Do you know why I liked it? Why did you decide to go? Was that a preference? I could score. Yeah, but you also had a small guard in you, so that was, you might have subconsciously gone, well, I can score on her, go. So that's good. The pass was going up. You were a little bit ahead. Oh, no. Yeah, you were going out now. But wait. Stop right there. Seal her up. Yeah, just stop. This is what we keep running, and we'll run for the block. And we'll give ourselves a tough shot as opposed to if you seal up right there. So if you saw that, what would you do? Because you see her sealing up. What? Oh no, you've already passed it up, sorry. You passed it up, where would you go? Would you cut right now? Look at the floor. Don't try to guess, try to figure it out. Maybe, yeah, or come right in here. Now, you 2 can play that, like you might have a shot because if she decides to go there and she decides to go there, you might get a shot, yeah. All right, go from there. Okay, yeah. Oh, extra pass. All right, I like it. All right, good battle. And there's another thing. Try to make as much, I know you all know this, but try to make all your drills game-like and where they finish. So I know we can't do it all in, a couple 45-minute sessions, but really want to try to go after every rebound. Everybody should try to rebound that. I mean, you might give points in practice for that, any of those things. All right, so, yeah. What's that? You want to do that one quick? Okay, it's not really transition, but I want to have time to do that. All right, so if I could get 3 lines, and then I need a defender here and a defender there at the elbows. And I need 2 defenders at center. And I need 2 defenders on the elbows down at that end. Thank you. Yeah, you get to go offense. Oh, you can go. Yep. Thank you. All right, so I really did want to show this one. It's not transition, but I think it would help kids to see and read and form triangles. And so with the national team, we went away from having a true press break, and we went to this. And part of it was because you don't have the players long with the national team. I mean, more now, we have better funding, but not that long. And also, we wanted it to be more conceptual than it was scoutable. And again, everybody has film on everybody now at that level. Probably at the high school level now, you can find stuff. So this is called 3 versus 6. So defenders, defenders, defenders. The top 2 have from basically the baseline to the 3-point line. You can defend in that area only. These 2 have from 3-point line to 3-point line. They have a big area. And these players have kind of 3-point line to there. A little leeway is okay. You 3 have to get up the court and score the 3 out of bounds without dribbling. And I'm just going to give you one pointer, or one little thing. I want you to try to be forming triangles. And I want wherever the ball is to try to have at least side and back, or side and middle, or back and middle. That's all I'm going to give you. All right, here we go. Tough D. Okay, good. Might have to move to get that. Mike, no hints yet. Coach Mike. All right, here we go. Nice. You 2, yeah, can come up. Good. Good. Nice. All right, good. So now this is what happens. You 3 stay on D, so 2 here, 1 there. Everybody moves up 1. You 2 go off now because you're going to get to go. Everybody moves up 1 spot. So just make sure we have 2 defenders here, 2 there, 2 there. Don't have time to go over rotations. And someone gets to leave. You get to go out. You're getting lucky. All right, so same thing. Here we go. Oh, watch the ball, watch the ball, watch the ball. Okay, so stop. This is the Manitoba Provincial Final. This is the last possession. Basically, you have to get it in and you win. So find a way. Seal her. Slap her arm down. There you go. Pivot. Good. Ooh, that's not a travel now, I don't think. All right, good. So wait. Put the ball back there. Put the ball back there. Yeah. So the ball's there. Go ahead. Who's offense? Yeah, so you're cutting corner. Beautiful. You have to just wait. Let things develop. Where were you coming? Middle? Is that where you were coming? Oh, sorry, who was offense? Yes, I knew there was someone in the middle. So we're middle. We should get something off this, but you have to be calm. That might not be it. It might be right here. Then it's there. But they're doing a great job of forming triangles. And as long as they do that, I think they'll always be understanding the game. Because if I baseline drive, I want someone there, I want someone there, and I want someone here. If I middle drive in a game, okay, I want someone here, hopefully. Okay, I want someone there, and I want someone there. And that's the whole game. So if we're teaching kids to space properly, and I got 3 minutes, if we're teaching kids to space properly, and we're teaching kids to move off the ball, make good decisions, the ball will tell you what to do, your defender will tell you what to do, I think we'll be in good shape. Let's do one more of these, just to finish up. Yeah, take that up. 2, 2, and 2. Yep, works. And girls, I would sneak up to the 3-point line to make it a bit more aggressive. Yeah. And the defense has to really, I mean, there's times when I'm saying try to trap it, just see what we can do. Good. 2-foot stop. Good. Patience. Yeah, help her. Good. Good. Let her cut. No. Triangle. Is that a triangle? No. Okay. See, she just hit on one of my things that I'd freak out. You know, we all have our things that we freak out at practice on. They're stupid, but they're ours. We own them. And mine is, why do people run away for the ball when it's sort of being trapped? It's like, I'm open. So there's a trap down here, right? They've trapped the corner, and you have someone down there, like Mike's down there going, and then they're like, oh, really? I'm trapped. Get back here. So right now, if you look at the floor, this is where you should be, right here. Go, keep going, right here. Me. Yes. Oh, assist. That's a triangle. That's a triangle. All right, good. Down on the baseline again. Good job. Round of applause for those ladies. They've been here a long time, these athletes. Great job. Thank you so much. That was super. They're really well coached. They understand the game. They're loving it, passionate. Yeah, thank you. I know there's just a couple minutes here, but are there any questions or comments on anything there? Oh, yeah. Well, not a lot. That's a good question. So I can't, he's got a good voice. He can project. So I would say their first 4 steps, they're not even looking. We're not giving it to them here. We should not be giving them to it. It's too slow. I don't know why we would give it to them here. Why? Get it out wide, run wide, advance up the wing, better angles. But that's a good question, because right about here, I think they got to start, if they're coming down that alley and they see them or they see their defender, they can seal up. So thank you for that. Yeah, 3 or 4 hard sprint steps, and then I think they do have to see a bit. But if there's a defender here, they also have to see that. Maybe they're going to swim and seal. But yeah, I think we have to make them responsible for seeing the whole floor too. Yeah, good point. Great point. Yeah. All right, well, I hope that I've convinced you a little bit to be a bit organized in your transition, to ask your kids to run wide, to constantly be on them about pushing the ball, but also then play to your personnel. If you feel like you have, so Teresa Kleindienst I talked about, I think she's got good Manitoba roots actually. Kleindienst, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, she, when she was our point guard with the national team for 16 years, we didn't have too many people break out dribble because she was so good in transition. We tried to get it to her all the time. When I'm now at the school level, we have 3 or 4 kids that can really handle the ball, so we haven't really designated a point guard. But I think you just have to play to your personnel. But when they're young, let them all kind of try to handle, let them all play that spot. So thank you very much. Great audience, great kids, and we'll be back tomorrow.